Guys, welcome back to my series, Got Me Some Used Guns, Episode 3. So today what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the Ruger Alaskan 44 Magnum. I've featured it on some videos already. Like all my guns, I don't desperately want to get rid of it, but I need some guns for the channel, you know? So I'm getting 3 guns in trade for this gun. I have $800 into this Alaskan. It's in perfect condition. It's got the extra grip. That's a pretty good price. You know, a lot of times they're $900, $1,000, $1,100. I mean, these things are expensive. So I have $800 into this, and I realistically think I could sell it for about $900. You know, I think that would be a fair price. I mean, could I try to squeeze more? Of course, but I think $900 would be a fair price on the used market. The 3 guns I'm getting, it's kind of like I'm getting 3 cheaper guns for one expensive gun. The 3 guns that I'm getting, I could probably get $1,000, maybe $1,100. We'll see. I'm going to feature them next. I don't have them yet because I got to do the trade. But I'm pretty excited to be able to do episode 3. For a while there I was kind of like, man, how am I going to continue this series? This opportunity came up. I'm not extremely thrilled about these guns. Some may look at the trade and go, why did you do that? Well, I'm trading them because I'm getting 3 guns I've never had before. I get to experience 3 guns I've never had before. I could technically sell all 3 of them and probably get a little bit more money than what I could just selling this. And I'm able to film another video for you guys. So I am sacrificing the Alaskan today. You know, if it was a 454 Casull, I would keep it and not get rid of it. There's just no way. But I was a little bit disappointed in it being a 44 mag, so that's probably the only excuse I could come up with. It's an awesome gun. We'll bring you in for some close-ups before we get rid of it. Alright, so there, I don't want to dump everything out, but that's it in the case. It's the original case. Obviously that green colored grip is an aftermarket. Not even sure what kind it is, but I really like it. But we have the original Ruger grip. It feels like a Hogue grip to me. It just has the Ruger emblem on it. It's a beautiful revolver. I mean, I really do like it. Anybody out there, if you're on the fence, it's worth getting. I'm just a little strange because I'm trying to have a series here, and 3 new guns that I've never had before are kind of appealing to me. So we're going to let this one go in hopes that we can get another one in 454 Casull. So that's the end goal here, is that I will be disappointed that it's gone, but we're hoping for a 454 Casull at some point. But it's a big, heavy-duty gun, man. This thing is sweet. 6 rounds of 44 Magnum. Check on some of my other videos. This has been featured in a couple of videos. Anyways, I'll be back with 3 guns to show you. Welcome back to episode 3 of Got Me Some Used Guns, my series. I love this series. It's been a little hard for me to continue it because the whole purpose is to show you some used guns, and generally, like, did I sell something? You know, what did I sell? How much was it? What did I get? Or what did I trade? And lately here, I've been wanting to keep all the used guns, so it kind of kills the series every time I want to keep stuff. So I traded my Ruger Alaskan 44 Magnum. I know there's going to be some people that are unhappy with that, and they're going to be unhappy with what I traded for, but I had $800 into it. I could have sold it for, I'm guessing, maybe $950, you know, fairly. If it was a 454 Casull, I would have kept it. But I traded for 3 cheaper guns. A Stoger Condor in 12 gauge over and under. Retails like $479. This one's a really nice condition. The SAR 9, they're all over the place. $285 to $419 is the price range, but generally they're about $300. This one's got a couple extra mags. It was said to be never fired, all the original stuff. And the FNS9 Longslide, 3 mags, all the original stuff. All these guns are in perfect condition. So the FN is a pretty nice gun. You know, the Longslide, 17+1 capacity, 26.5 ounces on the weight, a 1 in 10 right-hand twist barrel. Trigger pull, they're saying between 5.5 to 7.7, which, okay. Striker fired, of course. Got the fixed 3-dot sights. And front and rear cocking serrations. Cold hammer forged stainless steel barrel. MSRP is about $649, but man, I see these things for under $400 at times. So, anyways, pretty nice gun. Pretty nice gun. The SAR 9, 17+1 capacity as well. Striker fired, 4.4 inch barrel, 27.1 ounce weight. Polymer frame, forged steel barrel and slide. Interchangeable grip panels. Not only do the rears come out, the sides come out, and there's 3 different sets of them. And it comes with a punch. You just push the pin out here, and you can change them real easily. I thought that was really cool. This one does not have the manual safety. It does have what they call a striker fired indicator, which is that red basically says that the weapon is charged, and then when you fire it, it goes away. So that's kind of cool. Made in Turkey. What I thought was cool is some will argue that this is possibly the most rigorously tested pistol ever. I mean, they've gone as far as baking this in 130-degree temperatures to simulate the desert. They've put it through -50 Arctic. 24 hours of it sitting in the rain, solar radiation, drop tests. They're saying they put 150,000 rounds through this live at the factory. There's also a story of a police department putting 50,000 rounds through one of these. I'll tell you what, man, this gun comes apart just like a Glock. I think you gotta charge it, and then you pull back on the trigger. Yeah. Comes apart just like a Glock. Front and rear slide serrations, interchangeable grip panels, 17+1. You got your Picatinny rail. The trigger is equivalent to a Glock trigger. It's not spectacular, but it's not bad. And you can find them for under $300 at times. This gun is ridiculous. I am really amazed by this gun. I can't recommend this gun any higher. I mean, if you're looking, it makes you wonder why a Glock costs $600 when you look and fire one of these. If you haven't looked at the SAR 9, this is one of the highest recommended pistols I'm ever going to recommend you. I'm saying right now. This thing is unbelievable. This one came with 2 extra mags, so I got 4 mags. And that was said to be unfired. Let's go through value really quick. This pile, I think I could get somewhere between $1,000 and $1,100 for the whole pile, where I think I was going to be $950 for the Ruger. So I kind of did it because I got the ability to test out some new guns, 3 guns that I had never messed around with before, and I could possibly, I mean, the goal is just to get my money back, but you know, I'll make a little bit more, I would say. I would value this at the FN, I would say $350 I think I can get for it, because it's absolutely perfect. I would put the SAR somewhere between $300 and $350 because I got the extra mags. And I would say $400 for the shotgun is where I would rate this. So what is that? $750. It's $1050 for the pile is what I think I would accomplish. This SAR also comes with cleaning rods, and I mean it comes with a lot of stuff for a $300 gun. Pretty ridiculous. Of course, all these have your manuals and your locks and all that crap. But let's give you we're going to look at the shotgun here. All right, the Stoger Condor over and under. This will take 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells, 12 gauge. You got the satin walnut stock, which it seems pretty nice for a $400 gun. I mean, the finish and the fit seems pretty decent. It's not perfect, you know, the fit and finish, but I don't really have any complaints for a $400 gun. MSRP is $479. It is 7.3 pounds, 42-inch overall length. This one has the 26-inch barrels on it with the single trigger. So once you break it down, you load it, it automatically puts the safety on. You disengage the safety and 2 pulls of the trigger. It comes standard with the IC and M chokes, polished shell extractors, blued receiver with high polish finish. Beautiful shotgun. So anyways, that's the lineup for our episode 3 of Got Me Some Used Guns. I hope you stay tuned for a little shooting on the range. Our very first shots with the SAR S9. This gun was made specifically modeled for 124 grain ammo. So of course I loaded it with 115 grain ammo. So let's see what happens. Wow, man, that felt really good. I actually, for a gun that you can find for just over $200, depending on where you look. Right now, though, I've seen the range from $249 to $419, but generally you can get it for about $300. This gun feels really good for the first initial shots. Trigger felt even better than I kind of thought it would right out of the gate. All right, we're back with the SAR 9, 17+1, striker fired. I've heard somebody say this before, so this isn't I didn't make this up, but it's like if Glock and HK had a baby. But let's go ahead and take our final shots. I even tried the old slide stop. It's smooth. It's not one of those ones that you're fighting with. Yeah, I mean, absolutely no complaints with this pistol whatsoever. Literally the first shots with our SAR-9, I was aiming kind of between the two blue tape marks, so, you know, shooting left a little bit, but I'm extremely happy with that. I mean, picking that gun up, never firing it before. I'm not the greatest grouper. $300 gun can make me a better shooter, so something to think about. It's Glock, all these other companies that are charging you $600 for a gun, and you can get something like that for possibly under $300. It's really something to think about. I highly recommend it. First shots through the FNS9 Longslide, 5-inch slide. I think of a 6-inch when you say long slide, but FN's long slide is a 5-inch. First shots, 9mm. Felt pretty good. Definitely got a pretty aggressive grip pattern on the, which is nice. FN is pretty well known for that. You got the front and rear slide serrations. First shots, feels pretty good. See how the FN does with a little rapid fire. Oh, I think I didn't do the reset properly. Yep, I screwed the reset up. So I didn't come out far enough, and then I went to, so I'll have to play around with that a little bit. The reset is a little bit further out, I believe, than I would like. Let's see. There's the trigger pull. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of the way out for the reset, so I got a little excited and missed the reset. I thought I had a failure, but that was not the case. It was user error. Got me some used guns, episode 3, final shots on our FNS9 Longslide. Let's try the slide release. Yeah, that was pretty smooth. You know, of course, FN makes a great product. Many guns I like by FN, and surprisingly, this gun you can find for under $400, which I think is extremely reasonable, especially for an FN. So if you haven't thought about the FNS9 Longslide, I believe they make it. I know they make it in 40 as well. This is the 9mm. Pretty nice gun. I don't think these are the night sights. I believe they're the standard 3-dot. They do glow in the dark, but not crazy glow. So I think that's just their standard sights that have that little bit of glow to them. All right, we got the Stoger Condor. Let's take some shots. We'll start out with some Birdshot. All right, now we got some high brass. These are all 2 3/4 inch. 2 3/4 inch. Let's try some high brass. Wow, that really, even though you got a nice little butt plate back here, that really did a number on the shoulder. Let's try some more Birdshot. It's a nice shooting gun so far. Got to take our safety off. It automatically engages the safety. I'm just shooting out into the open just to get some shots here. We'll do some high brass again. Let's try to capture a different angle. Man, that high brass really gets you. All right, we'll do a couple more of the cheap stuff. Safety. All right, that's the Condor 12 gauge over and under by Stoger. Made in Brazil. Pretty nice little shotgun, 26-inch barrels, about $400 gun. I don't think you can beat it for the price. As usual, guys, thank you for watching Gun Locker 75 and episode 3 of Got Me Some Used Guns, where we displayed the SAR-9, the FN Longslide, and the Stoger Condor. We'll see you on the next one. That's all I got, guys. Thanks again.